Hey YouTube, Novastar here again, and today I'm bringing you an update, the final update should I say, on my Fairy Tail build. It is obviously still Dragon Slayers. This is the final build. I've test played this deck a lot. As you would have seen, I've uploaded variant builds recently. Now I'm happy with it. This is its final build, unless we get a new set or anything like that, but at the minute this is the final build. Sorry about the camera quality again. My camera still hasn't been turned back up yet. The guys received it. The company's received it back. Then they're just basically taking their sweet ass time at sending me my new camera back. So I don't know what's going on there. I may just have to buy a new one when I get some money. So I do apologise again. That's why there's not been really many game videos uploaded, because I've not had time to record them. And I've not had the camera to be able to record them. So I'm going to get straight into this, and I'm starting off with my level zeros. So for level zeros, I play 3 3K Honest and Brave Wendy's. It's a vanilla. It's here just because it's a 3K basically, and it's here for blue count. You can run the Natsu if you like, but the reason why I chose the Wendy is 1, Wendy's cute. 2, it's for the blue count. She can actually hit some pretty good numbers as well with the assists, though she's pretty hard to get over at level 0. Next, I play 3 2K Gajeel Red Foxes, which is, his effect is, when this character becomes reversed in by battle, if his opponent is a level 0 or lower, reverse that unit. So he's a suicider or a bomb, whichever term you use, he just kills any level 0 on the board. So I play 3. Next, I play 3 Natsu and Happy, 1K. What this guy does is he's global 500 to all dragon characters, so every dragon character on the field except himself gets plus 500. Then the other power effect is you can remove a marker from this card to pay as well the cost of 1 stock for an act ability, and to get a marker underneath him when he comes to play, you can rest 2 characters, put the top card of your deck under him as a marker. You do not play him for the marker ability, you just play him for the global 500. I mean, his marker ability can come in handy if you plan on playing a brainstorm, because you can just use the marker instead of the stock. So it can come in handy if you want to use it. I use it every now and then just to, get a card there, just because I'll play one, I'll play another, I might as well get the marker on one of them and then brainstorm or something later on. So this card makes your Wendy's 3-5 to 4K, it makes your Gajeel's 2-5 to 3K, so he just powers up a lot. Next I'm playing 2 Searching for Igneel Natsu. If you're wondering why this one's rare, this one's the triple rare. And basically what he does is a brainstorm, so he's 0025, brainstorm, pay 1, reveal 4 cards from the top of your deck. For each climax, choose a dragon character in your waiting room, return it to your hand, choose a card from your hand and put it into your room. So basically, pay 1, mill 4, for each climax you hit, salvage 1 dragon character and then discard a card for each card you salvage. So yeah, he's a good brainstorm. I mean, not a lot of people like running him. More people would run the Maverick, but I'm running him for 1, he's dragon, 2, he's actually pretty good. Next, I'm running 1 Fairy Tail Master Macross. He's a 00500. He has a bond for Maverick's grandson, Lexus, which is a pay 1, but you don't play it for that, you play him for his brainstorm, which is pay 1, rest 2. For each, mill 4 from the top of your deck. For each climax you hit, you can search deck for 1 magic character, add it to your hand. So he searches your deck, whereas this gets back from your waiting room, so it's a nice combo to have. I tend to sometimes I'll get, if I don't get any of the assists, I'll get these 2 out. I'll just go pay 1, rest 2, mill 4, pay 1, mill 4 again, just to double up the brainstorm and more chance of hitting. So that is it for my level 1s. I think I play 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. I play 12 level 0s, not a lot of level 0s. You can play more, there is more that you can play, but I found 12's enough. So for level 1s, next for level 1s, I play 4 of this 1/0 Wendy Marvel. What she does is she's a 1/0 5k, and then her effect is put the top card of your deck into your clock. When a card named Sky Dragon Roar is placed in your climax zone, and this card is put on the center, and this card is in your center stage even, so in your front row. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 0s or lower characters, put it on the bottom of their opponent's deck, and this card gets 1,000 pouch at the end of the set. So basically, it's actually pretty good. One, she helps you hit level 2 because Fairy Tail has got a really strong level 2 play. So she helps you level up to level 2 as well a bit. But she also gets rid of those pesky assists on the back row, the brainstorms, and it puts them on the bottom of your opponent's deck, especially if they've got a low deck, because then it also gives them less chance of cancelling later game because they have less cards. And you build a stack at the bottom of the deck. Whether it be 1 or 2 or 3, it's still, you don't have to use her effect. It's just a handy effect to have. So she's a pretty good card. Next, probably one of the most expensive cards in the set. I play 4 of these 1/0 3k Dragon Force Natsus. Basically, what his effect is, when a card named Natsu vs. Zero is placed on your climax area until the end of the turn, this card gets 1,000 power and the following ability. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may put that character on the top of your opponent's deck. His other effect is when this card gets reversed by a level 1 or lower, you may reverse that unit as well. So he's a level 1 Suicider, but with the climax combo is when he kills something, you can put it on top of the deck. So ideally, you just ram into her on a pesky level 1. This dies, you kill theirs, you put it on top deck, they have to take it in the next attack's damage, and so on and so on. So he's pretty good. He's pretty expensive. He's like roughly, he's like 15, 20. He's like £15, 10 to £15, so like $20 to $30. The hollow one's a lot more, but he's a very good card. If you're running Dragon Slayers, I personally run him at, would say run him at 4. He's a must for me. Very good card. Next, I'm running 2 Dragon Egg Happy. This is what the card that I'm playing over the Unison Raid Lucy. I mean, you can still play Unison Raid Lucy's, but I took them out because my friends needed them, and I didn't need them in the deck. They just helped the deck. But yeah, so basically what Dragon Egg Happy does is, this card's also treated as a dragon trait, so he's a magic, animal, and dragon. And his effect is pay 1, put a card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 dragon character, reveal it to your opponent, and put it to your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So he searches your deck for any dragon, which is good, because everything in your deck is dragon. And the way I used to play is, until I got rid of the Lucy's, it'd be Lucy, searching for either another Lucy or this card, just because it just sets up for your next level play. And then with this, ideally you search for a level 2, and so on. Next, I play 2 of these 1/1 6k Natsu Living on Instincts. What he does is, when another of your character becomes reversed in battle, this card gets 1,000 power to the end of the turn. And then he has Encore, ditch a character from your hand to the waiting room. When this card's been reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, bring him back rested. So basically, yeah, 2. You can play more of this. It's just the next card. Instead of the next card, you could play more of this on more Dragon Egg Happy. But I'm running 2 of the Young Dragon Natsu. Yeah. He's a 1/0 1500 and backup, and it's just a 1/0 cost 1500 backup. Sorry. It's just a 1500 backup. It's just handy. Very rarely do I need to use him. It's just sometimes it's handy to have him there on situations where you could need them if they do overpower you. Very unlikely they will overpower you because this deck does get ridiculously high numbers. I mean, I can hit 14k numbers on level 2 without even breaking a sweat. It is ridiculous. I thought Sal hit high numbers with the Asuna and stuff, but no. Next, I've gone on to my level 2s, and this is possibly the main level 2 that you play. If you're not running 4 in Dragon Slayers, then who the fuck are you? I'm sorry, but this card's too good. So I'm playing 4 of these 2-1, 7-5, a place to return to Natsus. I reckon he's a must play in any deck that plays red. At least 2 to 4 of him. I personally 4 in every deck that plays red, especially Dragon Slayers. Basically, he's a 2-1, 7-5, but his effect is he gains 500 for every other magic character you have. So he's essentially 9-5 base with a full field. Pretty fucking strong. No more needs to be said. Next, I play 3 of these 2-2, 6k Flame Dragon Igneel. What this card does is, all dragons in front of this card get plus 2k. This is how you hit high numbers. All your characters, because everything in this deck is dragon, so all your characters in front of this would get 2k. If you have 2 on the field, the card in the center is plus 4k. That, behind with 2 of them and 2 other cards here, is 13-5 alone. It is ridiculous. Your opponent struggles to get over a lot of your cards. Hence why the odd few backups come in handy, because if they do manage to get over 13-5, you just go back up. And they waste even more resources. And then for the last of the grade 2, I play one of these events, Flame Lotus Phoenix Sword. It's a 2-2 backup event, and all it is when one of your characters in battle, it gives it 6,500 power. This card goes to memory. That's it. So it's 6-5 backup, moves to memory. On to the level 3s, and this is one that I reckon you must play 4 in Dragon Slayers, and that is Wendy. Sky Dragon Slayer Wendy. I am playing 4 of this because she heals. So what her effect is, she's a 3-2, 10k. And when she comes into play, you can put the top card of your clock into your waiting room. So she heals. Her other ability is you can pay 1, select one of your dragon characters, and that character gets 2,500 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So you can just basically, if you know there's a climax in your stock, you could just play this, heal a damage, pay stock out to power up your entire field. And basically, if you don't kill your opponent's not killing your field because everything's too high until the end of their turn. So this is a good card. Next, for the last level 3s, I play 4 Power of Allies Natsu. Not a lot of people really like this card, but I like it. I like him, he's pretty good. His effect's not brilliant, but it's not bad. Basically, he's a level 3, 2 cost, 10k. And his effect is, when this card comes into play, if you have 2 or more magic characters on the field, put the top card of your deck into your stock. So he gives you an extra stock. So essentially, he's a pay 1. He's a cost 1 if you have more characters on the field. His other effect is, when this card's attacked, will be in front or attacked, you can check the top card of your deck, either keep it on top of your deck or put it to the waiting room. So basically, if you see this on top of your deck when this has been attacked, you just put it to the waiting room. Because, you know, it helps you dig closer to those climaxes and cancel it, so it does save you a lot. And lastly, we have the climaxes. So, I am playing 4 Natsu versus 0, which is the climax combo for Dragon Force Natsu, the level 1 suicide that I mentioned earlier on. This is the combo for it, and it's a gate, so when you trigger it, you get to salvage a character, so it's very useful. And then I play 4 Sky Dragon's Roar, which combos with the Wendy Maverill, or whatever her name is, I can't remember, that I mentioned earlier on, the other level 1 combo. This is a 2k plus 1, draw a card. So this is also very useful because it's a good card. It sets up your combo, powers up one of your characters on the field, and you just draw a card. So you do not minus for playing this. Even if you don't have the combo on the field, I still tend to play this just because you do not minus, you just draw a card. So it's quite useful. So that is my final build on my Fairy Tail Dragon Slayers deck. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry about the dodgy camera. Again, I hope to get this camera sorted, but you know, if the guy keeps fucking me around, I will have to buy a new one. Hopefully once I get my camera sorted, I can start getting some matches and gameplay and so on uploaded for you guys and recorded. I'm not really going to be buying Project Diva F2. I was never really a fan of like the Miku cards. I love Miku, don't get me wrong, music wise, but I don't know what it is about Project Diva. I just would rather save my money because you got the extra reason for Sword Art Online coming out. We've got Kantai Collection coming out. Attack on Titan waiting for its release date because I've not checked if it's got one yet, but that's coming out some point this year. So there's a lot of stuff coming out that I'm saving my money for. Obviously for Vanguard wise, there's all the new GT stuff and the Stride stuff, so I'd rather just save my money for them. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment or subscribe. Well, just if you like this video. If you want to give me any suggestions or anything about how you've got your build or anything like that, please leave them in the comments below. I will gladly answer you when I can. Please subscribe if you would like more Weiss and Vanguard content, and if you guys leave a comment down below if you'd like to see an updated video of my Future Card Buddy Fight deck. Yeah, I know I've uploaded it once a while ago. I have changed it a bit, but it's still not majorly competitive. I've just got it for fun and get the stuff by trade. But if you'd like to see an updated deck profile on my Future Card Buddy Fight, by all means leave a comment below, and I shall do that for you guys. As soon as I get to 50 subscribers, there will be another mat giveaway. The winner will get to choose between probably this Weiss Fairy Tail mat and probably let me just move some stuff out of the way, and probably this Kagero Vanguard mat. So if you're a Vanguard player, you could choose to get this mat. If you're a Weiss player, you could choose to get this mat. Or if you like both mats and you play both games, and you just choose whichever mat you like. I do have a few more other Vanguard designs if you don't want the Kagero one. I have like this, but I'll go over that in another video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Remember to stay tuned for more. Hopefully there'll be some unboxing soon. In fact, no, there will be unboxes because February 25th I am pre-ordering at least 10 boxes of the Extra Booster for Sao 2 off Ami. So when that turns, but that's not out for a while. I may buy a couple of GTO 1 booster boxes to open for you guys if I don't get basically blagged into opening them at my locals again, because I tend to go to my locals to buy boxes and people always sit there and end up admiring me to open them, or they just want to know what I pull and stuff, so I end up having to open them instead of bringing them home. But I could record at my locals, but half the people at my locals are really annoying. I mean, it is really noisy. Anyway, sorry for rambling on a bit at the end here. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe for more Weiss, Schwarz and Cardfight Vanguard content. And hopefully I will see you all watching. Well, won't see you, but yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.